What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Just want to say real quick off the top, thank you so much for all those who tuned in and were part of our community chat this past weekend. Had a fantastic conversation just about all the questions, all the thoughts, motivating one another, uplifting one another. And these are going to be monthly community chats just to continue building our community and just growing with one another. Kind of use it as like an accountability partner. I can see that a lot of people are starting to get comfortable and join in on these chats, while others are still just watching and getting a feel of what we do here every month on our community chats. But I just want to say thank you for all those who tuned in, for all those who participated, and just appreciate the constant just love and support on what we're doing here and just building this community. What I want to jump into, sitting here, been contemplating how I'm going to deliver this message. And let's just get into it because I've received a good 8 to 10 emails from ladies asking about where are all the good guys. And I think I've touched upon this in the past, but another thought came to my head on how I wanted to deliver this. All right, so ladies, you're asking where are all the good guys. All right, a lot of times I've said in the past, they're actually your friends. You friend zoned them, and you don't want to go ahead and cross over that threshold. I get it. You want to keep them in that friends ladder. I get it. Well, there goes one opportunity and one chance. But here's the thing. A lot of you guys in your emails and messages have asked me, where are all the good guys at? But why are there so many guys acting like dicks, assholes, just pompous pricks, stuff like that? And I want to address something. All right. I understand these individual guys, they've chosen to be the way they are. But I wanted to expand on that thought. And hear me out. Don't disregard what I'm about to say. But I believe, not all, but many of you ladies need to take accountability and take the blame. Many of you need to take the blame for the fact of some of these guys act the way they act like dicks, act like pompous pricks. And some of you guys are probably like, what? Are you joking? Are you really saying this? Yes, I am. And this is the reason why. In this society, I've noticed, and I've seen this when I go out and the conversations and communication between guys and girls. Girls will put up with a lot of junk. Some of these guys act the way they act, and you know what? Some of you girls just let it happen. And I don't know if it's because, or actually, let's really break it down. Self-confidence is probably one thing. Another thing I think is that because these guys give you attention, some girls, some of you ladies out there are looking so much for attention that any guy that gives you some form of attention, you just gravitate towards and you seek it. And that confidence and self-esteem, you haven't developed that yet. So you allow these guys, these little boys, to continue berating you, continue to degrade you, continue to call you bitches, continue to just not treat you how you envision a man would treat a woman. And so I'm not saying all you ladies are responsible for this, but I'm saying a lot of you ladies, a lot of you girls have to take accountability and say that you're responsible for the fact of allowing guys to continue acting the way they act. You know, like I said, I get it. It is up upon the guys to change. But if you think of it like this, if more of you ladies decided that, no, you're not going to allow a guy that acts that way, a guy to treat you that way, a guy to talk to you that way, the more ladies start thinking and saying no to that, the more these guys are going to get shut down and rejected and wonder, okay, what am I doing wrong? And the next thing you know, you start dating nice guys. You start dating guys that treat you right. You start talking to guys that, show you respect, are gentlemen. And then these little boys, I firmly believe in the long run, it might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, but in the long run, I honestly believe these boys will have to come too. Because girls, ladies, you're not going to put up with it anymore. So that's half the battle. For some of you ladies, you need to hold yourself responsible for continuing to go after the bad boy, or going after these guys that don't treat you like the way you think you should be treated, or just settling for the fact that a guy is just giving you attention, therefore you can let him do and say whatever he wants to say. Many of you guys need to hold yourself accountable, like I said, and hold yourself responsible. And you ladies need to start developing your self-confidence, your self-love, your self-esteem, and really see what it is that you want out of a man and go after that type of man. And stop settling for these little boys that don't treat you the way you wholeheartedly believe you should be treated. So, go figure. All right? So my thought process, where all the good guys at? They're around. But it's up to you ladies to decide on if you're really ready for a good guy. Or do you still want a guy that's has an edge, or is a player, or plays hard to get, or someone that you feel as though you need to change, or you think you can change, and you like that challenge? If that's the case, then by all means, play that game, boo-boo. Do you. But, I think a lot of ladies step up to the plate. Can you be honest about it? That, you've let guys just go ahead and talk and berate you anyway and talk to you any way you like. And for those ladies that are single, that won't, take BS from guys, post below. How do you hold true to yourself? How do you continue to be strong and independent? What is it? Because some of these ladies need to know. Please post below on your tips and your advice on how this community of ladies can grow and develop and uplift one another and not settle for these little boys. All right, so let me know your thoughts. Comment below. Let the community know so we all can grow. Continued success to everybody. We're over 5,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and push. Let's hit another 1,000 by the end of this year. We just want to continue developing. All right, I love you guys. I love this channel. I love what we're doing with it and where we're going with it. Stay tuned for more and updates coming real soon. All right, take care and stay blessed. Cheers, everybody.